I haven't done this in a while, but I have a story to tell. So here it goes. I remember this one wedding I went to. It was basically a chick's dream. I mean, I'm talking about chandeliers, chalices, family, friends, all the things that you could want in a wedding. This wedding had it. And so after we all ate, the host asked relatives and friends of the bride and groom to come up and tell stories about the bride and the groom and to just share just all of these fond memories that they have of them. And it was like someone hid a ball of onion in the mic. I mean, as soon as they would come up and start talking, they would choke up and like start crying immediately. I was cracking up at it because it all started the same, kind of way. Like they would walk up and they would start talking and then just break down. So it was my turn next. And I got up thinking that I had my shit like completely under control. So I get up to the stage, I grab the mic, and I chuckled a bit because I thought about all of the people that just went up before me and like just let go. I try to talk about how I knew the groom growing up and how he used to play football after school and all that shit. But I couldn't. Like it was like my tongue had been gripped by this hand of beautiful nostalgia. I began to think about all of the time spent frolicking around our grandparents' yard and playing wildly illogical games with ridiculous concepts, pretending as if the grass were lava and the patches of dirt were floating masses of salvation. I thought about how we could see some cat with a mole on his lip, and then we would turn him into some sort of caricature of himself. Like we would talk about this stranger for months on end and about all of the supernatural abilities his mole possessed. If we saw you out in public and you blinked too often, we would call you the blinker and then give you this arcane ability to blink objects out of existence. If you walked with a limp, we would call you lead leg and would claim that you could kick down a building because your foot has so much mass that it gave you this ability to produce like this unnatural amount of power. We had mastered the art of pettifoggery, and we could turn the most normal situation into a gut-busting farce. Like I tried to speak, but a small mass formed in the back of my throat and grew larger and larger with every breath I took until it like became overwhelmingly massive. And then I just dropped to my knees and just began to sob. It got so bad, like someone had to come up and physically just like remove the mic from my hand. And as soon as the mic left my hand, like a switch flipped and I was back to normal. So after that, they play this game where they gather all of the single bridesmaids into a group, and then they put the group of bridesmaids a few feet in front of the bride. And the bride would like throw a bouquet of flowers at them, and whoever caught it would supposedly meet the love of their life within the next week. So like the bride threw the bouquet at this group of bridesmaids, and all of them were kind of like, joking around and laughing and giggling and having a good time. But like this one chick was taking it seriously. Like she jumped up into the air, like mossed the bouquet and just knocked everyone else down in the process. So after we got all of the injured medical attention, everything pretty much went smoothly from there, and the bride and the groom just rode off into the sunset.